Okay, question 4, analytical geometry question. In the description box, uzothola ama-links for other recordings for this question paper. Well, lana basiphe a diagram on a Cartesian plane which looks like a triangle. In fact, it is a triangle. PRT and then UPT bam extender to point S, right? Then basic batikiti lana in the diagram, the straight line SP is drawn having S and P as its x and y intercepts respectively. The equation of SP is given as and then A in that equation is greater than 0, meaning value A must be a positive one. It is also given that OS is equal to 3 times OP. Underline, right? Underline, whether in physics or maths. Nabakupi statement, the useful points, like the useful information or uyitholayo statement, yenza sure ukuthi we underline, right? If bakupa like this one, OS is equal to 3 OP, izokunceda in some of your calculations. The straight line RT is drawn with R on SP and RT is perpendicular to PS. Another statement or sentence on I underline, and then RT cuts the y-axis in T, this point here, right? Another point we highlight or we underline. So this is the information ezosinceda kakhulu la in our calculations. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So our question 4.1, but is calculated the coordinates of P. The coordinates of P is what? It's the y intercept of line bani SP, right? Of this line SP, and the wasiphe the equation ga SP, this equation, but lana we don't have a value ga A, right? But is calculated what? The coordinates for P. So the coordinates for P it's the y-intercept, and then x uba 0. So let us pretend as if this equation sort of like this equation in iphelele, like the value of A is known. Okay, I don't know if I make any sense now, but anyway, as calculated the y-intercept for this equation, right? So for number coordinates got P, where there's x in 0, then we make y the subject of the formula. You transpose that the A ufika ngalabe positive by dividing both sides ngalo A, ngithola ukuthi y is equal to 0, right? So iwari yami beyokuthi nangizo substitute the x, my y beyovela in terms of A, but luckily because of the A, now we divide no A uthola ubani 1. We ended up with an actual value, y equal to 1. Therefore the coordinates for P ubani 0 and 1. 4.2, calculate the value of A. Right, just calculate the value for A. In order to do that, we have to substitute a point A1 along what? Let's substitute a point into this equation. Ngifuna x, ngifuna no y, so that I can calculate A. So I have to substitute a point into this equation. But guess what? The y intercept angikhona ukuyisubstitute ngoba siyicalculateile yona already, right? Siyicalculateile okay, siyicalculateile, but yona ngesikhona ukuyisebenzisa yona. Yes, ngesikhona ukuyisebenzisa. Instead sizosubstitute this point ngoba into ezowenzeka la, or senze so x plus a y minus a is equal to 0. Asithatha le point substitute la, ngifuna ubone ukuthi kuzowenzakalani. So 0 x a ubani 1, I mean y 1, so it's 1 minus a is equal to 0. So answer ubani lana, it's 0 plus a minus a. Yabona? So this ikhanselana na what? Na this. Yabona? This you cancelana na this. So the left yoba 0 and the right yoba 0. We're not using this point ngoba izosinikeza u0. That's why ngithi asikhona ukuyisebenzisa at this point. Yabona? So we need another point esoyisebenzisa for this calculation ka A. So lana ke 4.2 again asibuyele kule equation, but this time sifuna a point other than P. So unfortunately the coordinates for R are now, but the coordinates for S I do have. In fact, I can calculate. Usakhumbula sithi OS is equal to 3 times OP. The distance from O to P is what? It's 1. Ngoba the y-intercept or the coordinates for P ubani 0 no 1. So the distance from here to here is 1. The distance from O to S is 3 times ubani OS. So OS is equal to 3, meaning our coordinates ka S ubani 3 and 0. So since nama coordinates ka S, we can substitute and calculate to A. Ya substitute and okay, lana siyoba no 0 ngoba A times 0 is what? Is 0, and then in transpose alo A ngithola ukuthi 3 is equal to A is equal to 3. So boom, A is equal to 3. 4.3, determine the equation of RT in the form y equal to mx plus c if it is given that A is equal to 3. Now ngifuna ini equation ka RT. Ngifuna the equation kabani ka RT from R to T, the straight line. Now lana ke manje, lana we are given the statement esithi RT, the line ngifuna equation yakhona is perpendicular to PS, and we know that, okay, in order to calculate ilo kanje equation ka RT ngidinga 1 point and the gradient of that line. Guess what ke? I have 1 point. Check. I need a gradient ka RT ke manje. I can calculate the gradient ka RT by using le gradient ka bani ka PS ngoba ma lines are perpendicular. Now multiply ama gradients wakhona uthola negative 1. So by calculating a gradient ka PS or SP, ngizothola i gradient ka RT. So let's calculate gradient ka SP. So gradient PS is equal to ys minus yp over xs minus xp. Then we substitute my coordinates ka P na ka S now, right? Ngakhohlwa like 0 and 1. Then I substitute 0 minus 1, it's negative 1. 3 minus 0, it's 3. So answer it, it's negative 1 over 3 la. Then now multiply a gradient ka R ka TR, we multiply a gradient ka PS uthola minus 1 ngoba ma perpendicular lines la. I substitute ngithola ukuthi RT, gradient ka RT is equal to 3 ngoba nang divide both sides by minus 1 over 3, ngithola u3 on the right hand side. Yes. Now sizosebenzisa this equation, this general equation, to calculate the equation of this line. Ngidinga 1 point which is T, we substitute ko y1 no x1, and then the gradient ngicela ukuyicalculate u3. So let us substitute, but first this fraction, it's what we call a mixed fraction. Lena a mixed fraction. So I need, in my calculations I don't like using ama mixed fraction. So nangabe you feel comfortable in working with ama mixed fraction, it's fine, ungawasebenzisa, but I like converting a mixed fraction yam to a improper fraction like this. So value punch out calculator, calculator, or ungavele uthi 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 is 17. It's 17 over 3. You solve kanjalo mixed fraction. Then bese nangiceda ngiyayisubstitute ke lapha. And then lana on the right hand side nangiqeda solve lama bracket ngithola 3x, and then on the left hand side ngithola positive 17 over 3 remove that bracket bese ngiyamtranspose ngithola ukuthi y is equal to 3x minus 17 over 3. Now this one angisho bathi ibhale or express in this form, y equal to mx plus c. Now ku 4.4 lana bathi si calculated the coordinates of r, the point where PS and TR meet. This is the point of intersection for these two lines. So solve our equations ka PS no RT simultaneously. But first I think erase la. Alright, asize la ku 4.4 ngina two yama equations. For PS it's x plus 3y, ungakhohlwa a, the value for a is 3, so it's 3y minus 3 equal to 0. Let's call this equation 1, equation ga PS. And then see another second equation, y equal to 3x minus 17 over 3, equation number 2. So therefore lana ngiyenzani, ngiyothatha y ngimsubstitute into equation 1. So we substitute equation 2 into equation 1, right? It's a simultaneous equation. So asenze njalo ke la sizothi x plus 3, where there's y ngifaka 3x minus 17 over 3 minus 3 equal to 0. Then we simplify x plus, it's 9x, and then line you total minus 17 minus 3 is equal to 0. And then line it's going to be x plus 9x, that's 10x minus 20 is equal to 0. And then x way to zoba 1 again. So it's 10x equal to 20. I'm transpose with 20, divide up both sides by 10. X is equal to 2. Then substitute out 2 into equation number 2. I'm substitute y is equal to 3, 2 minus 17 over 3. So lana it's what? It's 3 times 2 minus 17 over 3. This is equal to 1 over 3. So our y is equal to 1 over 3, and the coordinates for r are 2 and 1 over 3. Voila, simultaneous equation. So I solve simultaneously my equations now to find our coordinates ga r. 4.5, calculate the area of triangle PRT if it is given that R is 2 and interesting. Haha. Okay. It boosts the confidence level here to get nangabubana ama questions afana nalawo. The next question, but to calculate R la ku 4.4, and then ku 4.5 you're saving to R to perform another calculation. But about to R now my coordinates are corner, then you're like, oh okay, my coordinates are mafana nalawa, shooting correct again. That's why I get this is a confidence boost. Anyway, nanga we enjoy this video, please leave a like, share nabangani bakho na uthola some value. Please subscribe nangabe u new, it's your first time kule channel virtual tutorship. Now for question 4.5 I think ngizodinga a little bit of space, so ngizo erase la so that we can do question 4.5. Alright, so 4.5 sifuna le area ka triangle PRT. Now PRT, this triangle, the triangle. Now also we know that area for a triangle, area for triangle PRT is equal to half times base times height. In fact, for any triangle it's half base times height. If the triangle, of course, it's a right angle triangle. If it's not, apply area rule. So lana, this is a right angle triangle. So kunezindlela eziyi-2 ongabheka le problem ngayo. The first one, your height, if you assume your height is this one, and then your base as this one, right? And then, so in other words, it has go to the 70 distance formula between r no t uthole length, and then uthole distance between u p no bani no r. You can ungathatha leyo ndlela leyo, or uyibheke ngale ndlela le, making this your base and this your height, right? And this your height. Nayisona iba lula ngoba you don't have to apply ama distance formulas la, right? You don't have to apply ama distance formulas. Ngichaza ukuthini? P T ibase yethu angisho, athi ngenze so. PT is my base, so the formula changes. Izothi half times PT times height yam, let's call it height ngoba yona ayina, okay, angeke ngikhona ukwenza i-reference kahle ngoba isuka from lana iphelela kubani, ku r. If there was another point, maybe C or something, bengizothi CR, but angikhona ukwenza i-reference other than saying this is my height ngoba ngikhombisile la ku sketch na height yami, it's from la to la, and this line height, the height yami, it's also perpendicular with the y-axis. Yes, your height must always be perpendicular to your base. So in my case here la, the height is the height isuka from la to la, but ungawari ukuthi height isizoyithola kanjani. Let's just focus la ku PT kuqala. PT, the distance from P to O is what? It's 1. From O to T is what? It's negative 5 over 2. But mina ngitheni distance. A distance is always positive. So you about 5, 2 over 3. Nangithi 1 plus 5, 2 over 3 ngithola ngaki? Ngithola ukuthi uPT, the distance from P to T, it's the 1 plus this one. So PT about 1 plus 5, 2 over 3, it's 6, 2 over 3. This one will add to this whole number 5 uthola 6, or ungayilanda ngale ndlela le uthi 2 over 3. Voila. Shift, okay, ngathi shift, let's do this. Shift izala naso, uyabona nayi answer yethu 1 plus this, it's 6 over 2, 6 2 over 3, uyabona. Ungayiyekela iso ayinandaba nayo. Instead of having it as a mixed fraction, ungayiyekela as a improper fraction. It's up to you, but PT is 6 2 over 3 or 20 over 3. So therefore we substitute together. So it's 1 over 2 PT 6 2 over 3 times the height. Ha, na ungayiboni mnganami, ngicela ungifonele. Na ungayiboni manje, hayi ngifonele. Okay. Ngifuna the height from la to la. Konje, what are the coordinates for r? It's 2 and 1 over 3. This is x, this is y. The distance from O to R is what? Or the distance from the y-axis to R, it's the same as the x coordinate. The distance from la to la is what? It's 1 over 3. That's why the coordinates for R are 2 and 3. Ngoba we measure against the y-axis for x coordinate, and then we measure against the x-axis for the y coordinate. That's why my coordinates are 2 no 3. Therefore the height yethu yoba x. The distance from la to la is the same as the distance from la to la, right? So therefore our height is what? Is 2. So now area yethu ke. So if ever ubona ngathi hey lendlela lena izongibhayizisa or angiboni, it's fine. Thatha i-distance formula yakho plug in ama value uthole i-answer yakho. So na i-answer yethu la it's 20 over 3. 20 over 3 nabathi ibhale in decimal form uzoyenza so 6.67 square units voila 4.5. Then 4.6 but calculate giving reasons the radius of a circle passing through the points I think erase la so that sizoyibona lento esikhuluma ngayo la. Okay. All right. Calculate giving reasons the radius of a circle passing through P, R, and T. Okay. 4.6 na isekele yethu itoucha la, touchena la, touchena la. If ever une right angle triangle ngaphakathi kwalelo kanje kwale circle le, it reminds me of the theorem 80. It reminds me of the theorem of an angle in a semicircle. So that makes P no T the diameter, right? That makes PT the diameter because of that theorem. So therefore it means that PT is our diameter, and then tinasfuna ini the radius, and the radius is what? Is half the diameter. So it's PT over 2. PT nangu la ubanu 6 2 over 3 divided by 2. What's our answer? Sishaye lapha. Athi ngishaye la. Okay. 6 2 over 3 divided by 2. This is 10 over 3. Naye answer yakho ke. This is your answer. Units. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video. So this question 4 iphelela lana. In the description box uzothola ama links for other recordings for this November 2015 mathematics paper 2. So yeah, now we enjoy. Please as well ungakhohlwa share nabangani bakho, leave a like. Now have a question asikhulume in the comment section. So yeah, subscribe as well. It's a good thing. So yeah, asibonane on the next video. So for now, bye bye.